Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to your favorite show, the Something Something Destiny Show. Though, technically, I should say it's the Bungie show, right? The Something Something Bungie show. Mostly because we're going to talk about a lot of things that are outside of just Destiny. Go figure. But we are going to talk about some Destiny, and I think one of the most standout things is probably going to be the most positive thing I say about anything coming from Bungie is heavy metal. That's right. This week, Bungie announced that heavy metal is getting a nice facelift when it comes to events. That's right. They're treating it like a true event. We're going to have not event cards. That's right. Finally, Bungie has got the hint that events kind of suck. And so this time around, they're introducing a new UI and layout for events. That's right. You're actually going to earn tokens that you can use to buy rewards. And supposedly, event cards are gone. Everything is supposed to be earnable, not payable. Let's check out news about Marathon. You knew I was going to do it, right? You knew I was going to do it. We got some positiveness about heavy metal and how, bravo. Less MTX is always a good thing. But let's talk about another cash grab, which is Marathon. So far, the news has not been good. And there's nothing funnier than people who get upset when you bring facts and logic about Marathon and how the free market, by the way, I don't control the free market. Listen, I don't control the free market here in the Something Something Destiny show. No, we don't control the market here. But the market has decided whether it likes Marathon or not, and it, well, mostly doesn't. Don't believe me? Let's check out those viewerships numbers. Oh man, isn't it crazy that a game that's 10 years old that got a remaster is doing better than the new game? Huh. It's almost like if they remastered a Destiny game, people might enjoy that. Nah, that would never work out. They'll never get the views. Like, nah. Marathon is the way to go, right? There has been so much negativity about Marathon and just the reception of it that the cult of Bungie and Marathon now is desperately trying to defend Marathon. In fact, even in my comment section, the new go-to defense about when you complain and say, hey, why is this not a free-to-play game, is you must be broke. Yes, that's why people are upset and don't like Marathon, because they're broke. Even though the exact people that are using this argument are the same people that can't afford a PC because they work at McDonald's. Which is funny, because I have to say in my comment section, I try to hold myself back because I really want to say, listen, kiddo, my gaming rig costs more than what you earn with two months of your paycheck. Just listen, I'm not being modest here, but you're out here saying you must be broke. I can afford more copies of Marathon than you can in your lifetime. Just saying, you flipping burgers. Listen, I'm just saying. But it even continues that people are trying to use the excuse that this is an alpha, and even people are showcasing what alpha means. And it's funny because I didn't realize what an alpha actually is. No joke. When someone posted the definition, it says early in development, and you stop to think about it, like, wait a minute, wait. Early in development, this thing's been cooking for 4 years and apparently had 2 years before that was scrapped. So 6 years, but we're being nice here in the show. We're going to say 4 years, and it's early development, and it's supposed to release in 5 months. Something ain't clicking, Chief. I don't think 4 years in its early development by the standards of people trying to defend that it's an alpha. And then we have 5 months till full release. One of these things doesn't correlate here. What's even worse is that the leaders of Bungie have actually done updates to reduce the health you get when you die. That's right. When you fully die or you get rezzed, you used to get full health. And Bungie responded, yeah, we've seen complaints about people getting res too much and then going right into the gunfight, completely ignoring all the work that the teams did to kill the person in the first place. No, who would have thought that? It is insane that these are developers that supposedly worked on Destiny, and some of them even worked on Halo, but no one thought, yeah, let's killing someone and then completely nullifying the effects of the fact that someone killed someone by instant resing them and getting instant full health. No one thought, no, that's not bad. I'm sure people in extraction shooters will love that. No. But wait, hey, but just remember, Marathon just did an update. That's right, they did the update. And so you've got to give praise to Bungie for updating mid-alpha, even though Activision's been doing that with Call of Duty betas for years. And I'm sure there's a laundry list of games that do it, but hey, content creators are desperate to make it known that, my God, Bungie's doing something that is part of the norm of the gaming community. I'm so glad we are out here really setting the bar really low on innovation nowadays. Hey, don't compare to Destiny, okay? Lanza, one of our Destiny community, leaders and influencers, is educating us that extraction shooters are not the same as first-person shooters. That's right, extraction shooters, they're not the same. They're not the same. Even though if you Google it, it tells you that yes, extraction shooters are first-person shooters. And if you also use ChatGPT, it also tells you it's a first-person shooter. Extraction shooters are one and the same. Now, the only difference between first person and using the term third person is to tell you which view you're using it. It has nothing to do. I'm sorry. When I think about the Destiny creators and their defenses, I have to say, Lanza makes a great case study for why we should be terrified of AI, because we already have proof that AI are smarter than humans. It is terrifying that we might actually be conquered by AI because people like this exist. But hey, to all fairness, Lanza would make a killing on Sesame Street. Yeah, totally. We have a whole segment called Lanza the Clown, teaching us the difference of what a first-person shooter and extraction shooter is. And then we'll find out that there isn't any. Surprise! We built friendship together, learning about stupid people and how you shouldn't listen to them. But wait, there's more. Marathon. You know how Bungie has issues with Destiny and cheaters? Well, you don't even have to worry about cheaters or anti-cheat if everyone has Aimbot and Wallhacks. I kid you not, it is all over the place. Some of the clips are insane. The amount of Aimbot that you get, and that's what it is. It's not just bullet magnetism. You get full-on Aimbot on mouse and keyboard.
Go again, Bon. Go again. I think it's the last one, right?
I got the mouse aim's automatically aiming to his head. Oh, where's he gone?
You downed him, Tom.
Did I? You just saw my auto mouse aim lock him on.
Through the smoke.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Which is funny because this is supposed to be targeted toward the console players since Tarkov exists. This is our way to really get into the console market. Yet they enable crossplay and then they give mouse and keyboard aimbot. With the benefits of all the movement tech that you get for mouse and keyboard compared to controller. It's like, again, this is my tagline when it comes to Marathon. Who is this game for? But don't worry, the game developer, that's right, the director came out and said, hey guys, we did not want this feature to be the end all be all. That's why we made it toggleable. That's right, you can just turn it off. Oh, thank God, Bungie. Thank you. Thank you for making a toggle button because I know everyone was wanting to turn it off. No, Aimbot Please. Who wants free aimbot? Are you kidding me? I don't. No one, you guys wouldn't use aimbot, right? Seriously, how tone deaf do you have to be to try to justify having aimbot in your game or over excessive aim assist? And let's not use the excuse, well, it's just an alpha. I don't think there's a developer out there that would see what Marathon is set as and it say, you know what, that's completely reasonable when you could shoot someone through smoke or barely aim at them and it tracks. I don't think there's like any real justifiable reason to have that as part of your game. But hey, what do I know? Ultimately, at the end of the day, Marathon is living by first impressions. No matter what you think, no matter how often you tell people it's just an alpha, it's just an alpha. It doesn't matter. The game market is its own entity. People buy on first impressions, and the fact that a 10-year-old game that got a remastered is doing better than a brand new game. And yet the IP is not new, but it technically is a new IP because anyone who's played it says, yeah, this is nothing like Marathon. It is crazy and baffling that people are trying so desperately to cling on Marathon being more than what it is. It was always going to be a niche because it's based off a niche genre. And that's why we do the news on the something Destiny news / Bungie news, because that's what we're doing today. Hopefully next time I do one of these, it's just Destiny news and we can just ignore that Marathon existed. We'll find out next time, since we're getting new updates on the Edge of Fate. One last update that's on the house. This is coming out on Friday. I'm spending Friday to actually work and edit on my episode Heresy. I've got some banger skit ideas, but I will be pumping it out before the release of the next expansion. That way I can focus 100% on the free event that is not attached to Heresy. I'll see you then. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. This has been the Something Destiny news show. I'm still working out the kinks. It's nothing fancy. It's just a show to give you news. As always, game out. Huzzah.